Thank you. Imagine if every child in London had the access to fulfil their potential. Imagine if there was a way to bridge differences of culture, economics, and other things such as religion that so often divide us in society. Imagine if every child, irrespective of their circumstance, could have a sense of belonging, ownership, and responsibility. Imagine if every child had the means to express their own voice powerfully. This isn't a fantasy. This is a vision which, with your help, is within our grasp. Well, good evening. My name is Rachel Staunton, and I'm the co-founder and co-director of the London Youth Choir. I grew up in the north of England, where church was my only access to music making, and the organist spotted me singing enthusiastically in the congregation. Before I knew it, I was robed up in the traditional outfit and bringing down the age of the parish choir considerably. Some years later, I got a place in the National Youth Choirs of Great Britain, and I was sponsored by a very generous individual to tour the world. I went on to read music at university and study conducting at London's Royal Academy of Music. Since then, I've been working with leading choirs and orchestras, and over the past decade in my field, have developed a real passion for working at a high level with young people and children. With my esteemed colleague, Susie Digby, who's with us this evening, we set up the London Youth Choir to bring together young people from London's diverse 33 boroughs and grant them quality, life-changing musical experiences. In just 2.5 years, opportunities for our members have ranged from performing live on stage at Glastonbury with the Rolling Stones, in the BBC Proms Youth Choir, concerts with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra in the Royal Albert Hall, a professional recording at Maida Vale with the BBC Singers, and recently at the Capital One Cup final, which for those of you not acquainted is a football match, as I wasn't, at Wembley Stadium, where we performed to 90,000 just last month. The London Youth Choir is fast becoming the go-to youth choir in the UK. I believe that singing and music making transcend boundaries. I've come to ask for your support for our project, Aspire, to enable us to share these incredible opportunities with 20 young people and their families who might otherwise never get this kind of opportunity. So a bit of background about our organisation. It's comprised of 5 choirs. We currently have 200 members who are drawn from each of the 33 London boroughs, so the whole area inside the M25, and they all meet weekly. We currently go some way in recruiting and supporting those less able to afford to take part, with our outreach workshops and our bursary programme. However, this Aspire project would take us so much further. We want to go and root out the talent and find 20 young people in our partnership boroughs, Camden, Southwark and Hackney, who show real musical potential, but whose background or family life might not currently enable them to participate in such a cultural flagship. And our aim then is to fully support them to be members of our boys and girls choirs. We believe that with a little bit of musical potential and a lot of support, both practical and financial, we could engage these 20 families and seriously raise the aspirations of each participant. So if you're not familiar with singing, you might be sat here wondering, how on earth does that raise the aspirations of a young person? Well, research studies conclude that singing in a choir teaches you to work as a team and work hard for a goal. It encourages you to make friends from all walks of life, helps you with good posture and to carry yourself well in life, helps you deal with nerves and build up confidence through performing. It teaches you to work hard at something and reach a high standard with other people. It helps you with reading and your ability to learn material quickly. And it builds lifelong memories. I could go on. But the problem that we, along with other musical organisations, face is this. There are financial, practical and perceived barriers to participation. The audition, even finding out about it, getting there, paying for it, preparing, having the self-confidence to do it. Weekly rehearsals, the distance, the travel, the costs, the commitment. Performances, paying for your uniform to perform, your concert folder, even remembering that it's on. Concert tickets for your families. Commitment, that stickability, those core values of support and encouragement from the home. So what's the solution? Well, with £6,000, we will put in place the required support to make the dreams of these 20 young people a reality, initially for the period of a year. We will run small group workshop auditions, which will be fun and relaxed. We'll arrange chaperones to bring young people from school to our rehearsals. And we'll put in place support for membership fees and travel costs. We'll purchase concert uniforms, concert folders, and we'll add extra key pastoral support to support these families. With your investment, we can work with children who are without much hope and help them to thrive. With your investment, we can see families engaged. With your investment, we can share what we have achieved so far with many more young people. With your investment, our choirs could fully represent every community in London. I leave you with this quote from an 8-year-old member of our boys' choir. He recently ran away from home, but he came back in time for choir on a Monday. He said, "I'm bullied at school, but when I come to sing with the other children every Monday, I leave my worries at the door and I'm able to be myself. It makes me dream big, big dreams for my future." Your help this evening could help young people aspire beyond their situation. Thank you.